It's Sunday morning, everybody. This is the hymn that we have for you today. We're coming from the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15. And we're going to rest right there. We could go on, but we're just going to rest right there. It's all right. She's coming in from work. It's all good. God's good. Moreover, if your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he hears you, you have gained your brother. Obviously, in this scripture right here, there's a little bit of dissension. There are brothers, sisters not on the same page. And what God is directing us to do is just to go to our brother and our sister. Now, it doesn't state it here in the Bible, but it is, well, I should say it should be common sense to know when you go to your brother and your sister, you go to them with peace and in a calm tone, with your eyes and your ears open, ready to receive what it is that they have to say, just as much as they should receive what it is that you have to say. Let it process. Talk it out. Get to that end right there, that compromise, that unity, that camaraderie. And then now you guys have now gained trust. You guys have made amends for a wrong or perceived injustice against you or your character or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, he says, if he hears you, that's what we're focusing on, hearing each other. You have gained your brother. You have gained that trust. You have secured that unity. But whenever you have any issues with anyone, you make sure you go to them and you go to them in that manner. So that way you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve because you love them, which is why you went to them and let them know how you felt. And that's what love has to do with it.
So I think that this is the basis for professional conduct. I don't know about other people, but I've always been taught professionally that if there is an issue, it should be handled between the two people in an out of the way location. And I think we know where it came from. Like you said, it seems so common sense.
And the Lord said this. It's in red, y'all.
It seems so common sense. Like we wouldn't have to have Jesus tell us. We wouldn't have to be reminded at work when you sign your work contract or whatever. It would seem to be common sense, yet and still Jesus had to tell us, and we still are reminded about it when we sign our contracts for work. It's just courteous. If we have a problem between us, nobody else needs to hear it. So let us talk about it in a calm, cool manner so that I can hear you and you can hear me. It just makes so much sense.
Yeah,
that's
showing respect right out the gate. And I'm gonna take you aside.
Shows respect. Right. It shows a level of maturity. Because I mean, if you think about it, little kids have a problem about almost anything that goes against what they want, and they just have a tantrum out there in the open, nice and loud for everybody to see. So you're gonna do that as an adult, or you're gonna go take that person aside and handle it, talk about it. It's courteous.
Courteous. Yeah, I hear you, my brother. I hear you, my sister. And that's what I want to do. I want to make sure I hear my brothers and my sisters and I support them. I mean, even with that situation, when there's a conflict between one another, you have to just make sure that you guys are on the same page. But in life, you have to stay wise in your faith through adversity. That is the company that's right here across my chest.
SWIFTA.
Two beautiful, beautiful people getting closer to marriage now. I met them at Grambling State University. They started this brand, and that's their statement. You got to stay wise in your faith through adversity, because when you live, it's not meant to be easy, and it's not going to be easy. So you got to make sure you are armored with the Lord each and every single day. Pray for his protection around you. So make sure you head over, go ahead and support them. That is SWIFTAapparel.com. They got their website up. They got all types of different styles, shirts, hoodies, hats, crop tops. They just further and further expanding their business because they are being supported. I support them. I implore you to support your brothers and your sisters as well. So thank you for being with us this Sunday. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.